This is going to be the second video of our series, most interesting player on every single NBA team. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I have no idea how to pick the teams randomly. I love the idea of the wheel, so we're going to do that again. So we're going to see what team we have this time. And we have the Hawks. Okay, all right, so I really think I know who I would pick for the Hawks, but let me do some research real quick and I'll get back to you. Okay, so definitely the most interesting person to me on the Hawks team is John Collins. His production and his improvement overall since his rookie year has been incredible. Let's just talk about who he is a little bit. He is insanely athletic. He's a good defender. He's a solid three-point shooter, which is new in his game, and he's great at shooting free throws, which is hugely underrated in this league. As he's shooting free throws at 80%, you can really depend on him, especially in late game situations. And I want to talk about his athleticism a little bit more, and I'm not just saying, oh, he's athletic. I mean, he's arguably top 5, top 10 most athletic people in the league. His second bounce is incredible. I mean, he can go up for a rebound, put it up, and just dunk on somebody. And he also has a huge knack for catching lobs, which has been amazing for him pairing up with Trae Young. And him as a defender has gotten really, really versatile because he's about 6'9", and with that height, he's able to guard a ton of positions, and athleticism allows him to guard bigger players and smaller players, and he's very long. So you can say his ceiling is pretty high, and he has the potential to become a multiple-time All-Star in this league, and he showed this last year. He did get injured, but before he was putting up some ridiculous numbers. Very quickly, if you guys enjoy daily NBA content, I highly recommend subscribing. We're posting every single day on this channel. It's a ton of fun having you guys in the comments and involved in watching these videos. And I got the Mahomes jersey on. They just took the big dub today, but he got a concussion, so prayers up. All right, back to the video. And last year before the injury, he was averaging 21.6 points, 10.1 rebounds. He was shooting 40% from three, attempting 3.6 a game, and he was shooting 58.3% from the field. And him being paired up with Trae Young is amazing for this young Hawks team. And ironically, the comparison I'd give to him is actually one of his teammates. I would call him a much better version of Clint Capella, because Capella fits him athletically, but Capella is one of the NBA's worst free throw shooters, and he hasn't made a three-pointer in his 7-year career. Honestly, imagine this, 7 years in the NBA, and I think he's attempted just like a couple like half-court shots, but not made a single one. And today, being a center in today's NBA, you need to be able to space the floor, and you need to be able to shoot this, and John Collins has shown the improvement to be able to do this. I see John Collins as being the most interesting player on this team because he's not an all-star. He doesn't get a ton of media attention. He doesn't get a lot of posts or time on SportsCenter. But if I were the Hawks, he is untradeable. He is shown to be a core piece, and he fits in their system so well. And let's just think about this for a second. He's only 23 years old. 23. And I love talking about NBA players and college players and just like looking up to them, like larger than life type players. But when I realized I'm a few months older than Zion. I'm 20 years old, and when I mean, that's off topic, but oh my God, he's 23 and oh, never mind, back to it. And the Hawks believe in him too. Just 2 days ago, they offered him a long-term $90 million contract extension, which would be crazy. It's not exactly the max kind of dollars he was looking for, and a lot of teams are gonna take a shot on him. But if I'm John Collins, this is huge. This is a young, rising team. And I mean, look at their lineup. They have Trae Young, Bogdan Bogdanovic, which is a great pickup, Rajon Rondo, Capella, Gallinari, Cam Reddish, Onyeka Okongwu, DeAndre Hunter, Chris Dunn, Tony Snell, Kevin Huerter. Like, this team is so young, and they have so many assets, and they can trade a lot of these players for another all-star player, and I love what they're doing. They seem like a Nuggets team to me, what the Nuggets looked like 3 or 4 years ago, where they just started to make the playoffs, and they just looked amazing to me. And about a week or two ago, I played the 3-word game with every NBA team, and for the Hawks, I said young and athletic. And I mean, just watching their games, there's a ton of dunks, there's a ton of three-pointers, and this team is currently 5-7, but a lot of their losses are very, very close. I think they're almost there, and I love all the moves the Hawks made this offseason, and they have an argument to having the best offseason up there with like the Lakers and a few of these other teams. But I love their draft choice of Onyeka Okongwu as well. I think he was highly underrated coming into the draft, and we haven't seen much from him, not getting that many minutes, but I could also see him replacing Clint Capella when they trade some of their assets to get an all-star. Onyeka is going to be able to come and play some big NBA minutes. Let me know what you guys think, because he is having a slightly less impressive year, but I love what I'm seeing from him. He's just like a prototypical everything you want to see in a current day NBA center, being able to space the floor, which he added to his game. I mean, if he shoots anywhere from 35 to 40%, just that dynamic duo, because Trae Young, you have to pick up within 30 feet because he's shown to be an amazing deep three-point shooter. And so the pick and roll between them two, if he's incredibly athletic, being able to roll and dunk it, catch lobs like Capella would, but also be able to, know, kind of go in, step out, all the attention gets to Trey, 3-pointer, boom. I mean, if he's shooting a 40% clip, I mean, this is definitely the most interesting player to me. I still think Trae Young's by far the best player on this team overall, but let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you like this series, because I'm absolutely in love with it. I'm no idea how I'm gonna try and keep this anonymous with like the teams, because you're gonna see it in the title and thumbnail, but it's fun for me. It was super fun. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We guys post every day. Subscribe if you enjoy daily basketball content, and we will see you all tomorrow. Peace.